What up, though? Detroit Red Entertainment, real Detroit news and opinion. The real Detroit, not the fake ass Blood Crip, Vice Lord GD Detroit, New Era Detroit, or the terrorist organization Black Lives Matter Detroit, but the real Detroit. What up, though? This video, I don't know what it's gonna be about. I guess I'm just gonna talk some shit. I guess. Well, we could talk about some news, since this is real Detroit news. So over the week in the news, we had Dr. Fauci. It came out in Dr. Fauci that he was found to be given money from the NIH to the Wuhan lab, the military complex of Wuhan, to develop um, coronavirus or SARS, COVID-19, or whatever they call it. So they call it gain of function. And what it is China doing experiments in bats and developing these biochemical weapons. And so Dr. Fauci has been found through emails that was given out or leaked out or whatever that he was involved in gain of function research with the Wuhan lab. And we all know that this virus came from China. China. How you say it? The China virus or whatever you say, but yeah. It's funny to me that no YouTubers that I see, none of these YouTubers has been talking about what's going on in Washington, this war against the white man against this Christian white man. And there's a real war going on right now on a political scene, you know. And there's a war to get the American people under control, you know. And my theory is that they're using COVID to do it. See, these people that's in Washington right now, Adam Schiff out of New York is, I think he the minority represent. I mean, not the minority, he the majority because the Democrats right now is the majority, but it's a tight um, fight because it's 50-50. And Kamala Harris, the first Caribbean, because she not us. See, when you say black, black can be anything now. And as far as black, you can Google the new black, and they gonna pull up some new black. You know what I'm saying? So I was on the trucker show, and it was a motherfucker in the comments talking about the hood trucker. Yeah, I was on this shit. They was talking about Trump, and they was talking about how bad of a president he was. So, I commented said, if you don't have blood ties, or blood or land connection, then you would think that Trump was a bad president because um, immigrants don't have a love for this country. Some do that come from places like um, Cuba, Venezuela. They understand what a socialist government um, is. So They know that they ain't got no home to go to. They ain't get don't nobody got no home to go to. All these immigrants does not have a homeland. Those that seek asylum, those who come here as immigrants and refugees, they do not no longer have a homeland. You know what I'm saying? If they go back home where they come from, they'll be persecuted by their government. So there's a story on YouTube about a Somalian soldier that was helping the United States, and he was working at an airport in Washington. And y'all might, YouTube so fucked up. Google done fucked YouTube up so bad. We probably these videos probably don't even exist no more. Even Google done fucked up. Their search engine. Like if you punch in Negroes of the 1800s, they gonna refer to them as African Americans. If we punch in Negro inventors of the 1800s, they gonna call them African Americans, and that's identity theft. I'm gonna get back to these motherfuckers in Washington and this war, but I'm just saying that, like I said, I ain't had nothing to talk about, so I'm just going off the top of my head, and so this Somalian asylum seeker came here, and he was a general in the Somalian army, and he was killing Somalians in the war, because you remember Somalians was fighting Somalians. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they do it. It's like Ekamar fighting the Ru. And this was in Liberia. The Ekamar came from Nigeria to fight these motherfuckers that would fight these people that's in Liberia that was standing up to the government because the government was mistreating them. So they rose up against the government. And see, the people that was in Liberia hunting for diamonds and other minerals was fucking these people over, and they was driving these people down in poverty while these people was rising up. So what they did was went and got some soldiers out of Nigeria to come down in Liberia, and this was the Ekamar versus the Root. Y'all might can pull this up. There's a documentary called is it Blood Diamonds? I think that was a movie. What is a documentary? I can't think of the documentary right now. But it was talking about the Root in that war against the Ekimog. And man, that was a serious ass documentary. The War on Poverty, I believe it's called. The War on Poverty. I believe that might be it. The War on Poverty. I think that's it. And so that's what happened. The same thing in Somalia. That these Africans was fighting each other for whoever, the British or whoever over there, the Queen Elizabeth or whatever, because Liberia is owned by the Queen Elizabeth, right? The British monarch or whatever, and Nigeria might be owned by some other folks. And see, that's what these motherfuckers talking about. You want to run from America? When you run over there, you got uh, uh, you got the British motherfuckers over there. You got what's the motherfuckers that was running in the Congo that had Patrice Lumumba killed? If I'm saying his name right, um, Polish. Oh man, them Polish motherfuckers, what they did to Patrice Lumumba. If I'm saying his name right, man, they had the army throw a coup and arrest Patrice Lumumba, which he was educated over here and sent back over there. And when he got back over there, he flipped the script on the Europeans. So the Polish went in there, told the told the army to overthrow Patrice. They locked him up, killed him in jail, and when they buried him, do you know the motherfucking Polish motherfuckers dug him back up, cut his ear off, cut his fingers off, kept his motherfucking fingers and ears as souvenirs, knocked all his teeth out, and kept them as souvenirs, and then burnt his body up. And y'all can go pull that documentary up about the Congo, Patrice Lumumba. And it was funny because Dr. King was in that documentary. And Dr. King was like, boy, they gonna do some crazy shit. This shit, Dr. King ain't like what was going on. But he was over there with them. Dr. King was. Man, y'all sure y'all want to go to Africa? Because you running from one colonial empire to another one. Only thing over here is we ain't got we got a dictator now. He trying to be a dictator, but the American people not gonna go for it. See, one thing that America got that a lot of other people ain't got, a lot of other nations ain't got, and that's the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. You know, that's the only thing that's keeping that motherfucking dictator out of power. You know, it's the law of the land. Yeah, so you know, so yeah, but the YouTubers, what I notice about these YouTubers is that a lot of them is not reporting what's going on as far as our government and the takeover, the takeover of the American people. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is what they're trying to get control over now. They're trying to get control over me. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I don't work for no federal agency or no federal government or, 'cause them motherfuckers finna get subject to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because they gotta follow the federal government mandates, you know? And I don't think these employers are gonna be able to pull off this or what they're trying to do with these mandates because this is a medical procedure. Now I ain't no lawyer, but I've been listening to these motherfuckers, and they saying Joe Biden got the power to do this shit, but other people saying this is a government overreach. So you know, uh, it might be a good time to get into what you like and see if you can make money off what you like. You know what I'm saying? And if you can maintain your bills or whatever, you know what I'm saying, doing what you like, it might be a good time to get off into what you like because you might have to do strange things to get that change fucking with these employers. You know, you know, is this is this jab, this vaccine? I don't know why YouTubers can't say vaccine when they say vaccine on the news all day long. I watch NBC, ABC. I watch the fake news because the fake news is telling you, what the Democrats and the supporters of the Democrats, their direction. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta listen to the fake news. We gotta listen to the ABC, NBC, CNN, NBC. You gotta listen to the motherfuckers because them the stations they go to. And what I find with black media, like Roland Martin, man, Roland Martin, the YouTube witch, the wayward YouTube witch. If you want some real work done, hit them up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She made mention of Roland Martin, and she feel like, her thing is because they the boule. She clear, she boule, and she's a boule, a cultist, a witch, and she's clear on that. And I listen to her, and she got, she do have some valid points. I listened to her talk about Larry Nadler. What's his name? The guy that's running from fighting Governor Newsom over there in California. It Roland Martin and you black news outlets, y'all should be shaming yourself for not addressing this white woman in this gorilla mask throwing an egg at this black, what they call, I hate saying black now. I really do hate saying black. You know what I'm saying? I really hate saying black men, black people. But, just for references purposes, I'm going to say black man, and because he referred to himself as a black man. So if he called himself a black man, I'm going to call him a black man. But I don't even like the term black man no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know. But we use it, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this white woman pull up on my man in California with a motherfucking monkey face on with a blonde hair wig, knowing she probably one of these motherfuckers because California full of them. You know what I'm saying? So she rolled down on him, with a motherfucking gorilla mask on, and that should be racist in itself. Then she take an egg and throw it at him. Uh, but there's no report from these black news outlets. You know what I mean? Roland Martin ain't mentioned it. We know Roland Martin. He is. You know what the boule is, right? Miss Witch. Steve Coakley gave us many lessons on the boule. And y'all in fear of niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? What you call the uneducated, but excuse me, miss. Just like Puffy, when you made reference to Puffy having some education and going to Harvard, having some, not Harvard but Howard. I got some college education myself, so you can take me serious as well, whether it be community college, and I got high school education at Newberry. And my niggas in Detroit know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know. And as far as trades go, Kwame Brown, I got one of them too, as a medical assistant. So, uh, stop playing. But anyway, cause she big on this education shit. You know what I'm saying? She think us niggas that come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? We fucking them over because we got both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? We motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? And we um, educated with self knowledge of self is first. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the school books. You gotta know who you are. So I know who I am, nigga, and I know I like butter pecan. You know what I'm saying? I know that. That's my preference. So, and I'm a straight male, so women is my preference. So, and I'm biased. Uh, so I'm biased, and when it comes to, and I prefer women. So that ain't got shit to do with nothing. But I'm just talking shit. But anyway, you know, uh, to the and that's why y'all losing, Miss Witch, because y'all talk about energies. See, Barbara Rustin was one of these, and I know you got some of them in your clique. And and Bobby Hemming, I know I'm all over the place, but Bobby Hemming in the black conscious community, they was really, their goal is to bring in these motherfuckers. And that's who Black Lives Matter is. Black Lives Matter is these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no problem with, them women ain't got no problem with telling you they like this. You know what I'm saying? And they is the the witches, like this witch on YouTube. And if they still got this video on YouTube where the Black Lives Matter say they were doing spirit cooking, sometimes they can go places and they will find, and they could be able to get blood and use these victim bloods. Just like George Floyd was a sacrifice. Man, Minneapolis is on fire. Niggas getting killed left and right in Minneapolis. Um, my little man's daddy just got killed in Minneapolis. Little nigga, 4 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Lost his daddy. You know? It's fucked up. But he lived a life as a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just against gang banging. Because gang banging take young men away from their children. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, uh, and the young man was in his son's life like every day. You know, but he out there gang banging. He couldn't shake that shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but his lifestyle killed him, man. He left his son at 4 years old. You know, hopefully the young man turn out all right. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do our best to make sure that young man, you know what I'm saying, turn out to be the best he can be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, that's my goal. If I can do it, and if the Lord bless me with the things that I work hard and get blessed with the things I need to make sure this young man, you know, be successful in whatever he want to be in life, then I'll do it along with other people. It should, like they say, it's a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and that's what we on. You know, that's what I'm on that situation because he lost his daddy. You know, but George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis, and I told you I was in Minneapolis last year, and I had to get the fuck up out of there because it was sunny, brightest day. But when I started getting towards 30 wherever that 30 something in Chicago, down that Cut Fools where that motherfucker got killed at, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, man. It turned like 9:30, dark as hell, and with the sun out. The energy was so motherfucking bad in that motherfucking area. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting killed left and right in Minneapolis, man. It's like, man, it's horrible. It's like, what you call that movie? Damn, with Pam Grier and them. I can't think of that movie, but at the end, all the adults in the uh, original OG, original gangster. Remember that movie? And how they started fucking up the gang bangers and all that shit in the end. That's what we're gonna have to do to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But not physically. 'Cause we ain't gotta throw a rock at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because we too intelligent for that. You know what I'm saying? I think that uh, um, I think it had to come from a father perspective and a granddaddy perspective and an uncle perspective. Is I using the right word? Perspective. I think it had to come from the uncles, the daddies, the granddaddies. You know what I'm saying? The big brothers to get involved in and you know demanding. You know what I'm saying? Demanding that their children and their grandchildren and their nephews saying that this ain't the way to go. But yeah, you know, um, black media is doing us a disservice. These HBCUs, graduate students, I don't know how many of you motherfuckers out there, but really, personally, I really think y'all the enemy uh, from the way y'all moving. You know what I'm saying? When I look at these deltas, like Jasmine Crockett, you know, and the other deltas and the Sarahs and Roland Martin and they alumni and all that shit, you know, we are their guinea pigs. You know what I'm saying? And we are the ones that they want to keep these people in charge. You know what I'm saying? That's who they work for. You know? And I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, really. I'm just saying anything. You know, I gotta get some shit and write some shit down and get some structure to my shit. I think so. You know. But yeah, you know, the Democratic Party, man, Dr. Fauci, uh, with this coronavirus, and y'all can go pull up this video of Dr. Fauci in 2017 said it's gonna be something that's gonna hit America. You know, so USA hoes, USA hoes. You African Americans and black people, y'all can take y'all ass back to anywhere in sub-Saharan Africa where y'all come from. Straight up.